Alright, we've got Honor, Cultivation, and Odium, the 3 shards in the Stormlight Archive. Who will be holding these 3 shards by the end of Stormlight 5 Wind and Truth? I've come across 2 different theories that I want to share with you guys, and one of them kind of blows my mind. The first theory is that Cultivation has been cultivating the 3 new vessels for the 3 shards. Now, we know that the Night Watcher will give out boons and curses to anyone who comes up, but Cultivation herself has only actually given 3 people boons and curses, those being Dalinar, Lift, and Taravangian. The theory is that those 3 people will eventually take up the shards by the end of the book, and it was all Cultivation's master plan. Dalinar would obviously be Honor, Lift would end up going on to become Cultivation, and then Taravangian we've already seen ascend to become Odium. So there is some precedent that that might be the case. Kind of crazy. Theory 2 is actually that someone will pick up all 3 shards. Spoilers for the Hero of Ages, Sazed ends up picking up both shards, Ruin and Preservation. We've seen some insight in the Lost Metal and in some of the letters between Hoid and Harmony that this is very difficult for him. When you have 2 different shards, they both have different intents, and they're pulling the vessel in 2 different directions. Well, if someone were to pick up the 3 shards on Roshar, it would be very difficult. So who's someone that could actually do it well and has been prepped to do it? The answer would be Shallan. Now, before you just scroll off, let me tell you why. There's some kind of mind-blowing stuff behind it. First off, she's had experience with taking 3 different personalities that kind of want to do different things, and she's learning to guide them, to push them in the right direction and get them to do what she wants. You could see how that could actually be beneficial when you have 3 different shards of different intents and guiding them the direction that you ultimately want to go. But then we look at which personality would hold which shard. Well, I think the most obvious one would be Radiant. Radiant is Honor, right? She wants to do what's right. She looks down on people who cheat and lie and steal. Radiant could pick up the Shard of Honor. Now, Shallan has been growing. She has been changing and morphing, and she pruned her own memories in a sense, similar to the way that Cultivation pruned Dalinar's. Shallan has also been learning to cultivate other people. Her whole crew, for instance, is people who have been down in the dumps that she's helping to lift up and help them see their potential. Very Cultivation-like. We've even learned from A Word of Brandon that she gets little glimpses into the future, that when she draws people as how they could be, that is her seeing into the spiritual realm and starting to see into the future, kind of the way Cultivation sees into the future, sees people's potential. That just leaves us Odium, which honestly, it would have to, either Veil would have to come back or Formless. Formless might be a better match, but could Shallan control Formless? Who knows? But anyways, it kind of blows my mind, kind of crazy. Let me know what you think.